This is a story of the Buddha from his life before his enlightenment. Once he had given up eating and drinking and was sitting, fasting and meditating. Many days went by. He became weak and dizzy. Naturally, his meditation went for a 6. So the Buddha was disconcerted. He was not being able to meditate as he wished. At that moment, a group of ladies was going by. These village ladies had the water pots on their head which they were going to fill from the stream. And as was their wont, they were singing a song. The words of that song entered the ears of Gautam Buddha. The song was, "Tighten the strings of the tanpura." The tanpura is an Indian musical instrument. You tighten it so that good notes get created. They were singing, "Tighten the strings of the tanpura, but don't tighten to such an extent that the strings snap." Now the Buddha heard those words and thought, these illiterate village women are singing words of such wisdom. Tighten the body, perform austerities, but not to the extent that the body itself gets destroyed. That was when he decided to propagate the middle path. What was the necessity of this middle path? Because there were and are today as well two extreme views between spiritualists and materialists. The materialists say spirituality is a waste of time. These Babas come and talk about God. They impede our economic development. On the other hand, the spiritualists say you are not the body but the soul. Tend to the needs of your soul. Just chant the name of God, do bhakti and all will be well. So these are the extreme views. And the fact is, both the views are half right and half wrong. How is that? Those materialists who say that spirituality is unnecessary are mistaken. Without it, how will the heart be cleansed? We may keep on saying, speak the truth, don't tell lies. But what is the basis of it? If the heart is not pure, how will we adhere to the tenets of Satyam Vada Dharman Chara? When I was in college, the emergency had just been lifted and a Gandhian, Morarji Desai, had become the Prime Minister. Now his lectures were well intended. Bhrashtachar band karo, stop corruption. But the experience of the nation was the more he lectured, the more corruption increased. People say, right, you are telling us stop corruption, but how do we stop it? That I don't know. It's a bad thing, stop it. It will go when the heart is cleansed. Mr. Materialist, in your material science, do you have a subject? How to clean the mind from anger, greed, desire, selfishness, hatred and envy? That I don't have. So material science has the ability to split the plutonium atom and extract nuclear energy out of it. But to remove the evil from our heart, we will have to take shelter of spiritual science. On the other hand, spiritualists who say material science is useless, you are the soul, not the body, they are also mistaken. Without material science, you cannot take care of the body. Tanu, binu, bhajana, veda nahi varana. The Ramayana states, if you wish to do bhajan of God, even then the body is the basis. Such an elevated personality was Arjun. Even to him, Lord Krishna said, Natyashnatastu yogosti na chaikanta manashnatah na chati swapna shilasya jagrato naiva charjana. Arjun, if you stop eating or you eat too much, if you give up sleep or sleep too much, if you work too hard or too little, you will not achieve success in yoga. Yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkhaha. You will have to follow the rules for the maintenance of this body. And hence, even a spiritual practitioner will need material science to tend to the needs of the body. So if a spiritualist says that material science is unnecessary, it is wrong. If a materialist says spiritual science is unnecessary, it is also wrong. In fact, the Ishopanishad says, Andham tamah pravishanti ye vidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yau vidyaya gwamratah. If you only cultivate material science, you will go into darkness. And if you only cultivate spiritual science, you will go into deeper darkness. We will have to reconcile these. Just like a train goes on two tracks, you will need the recourse of vidya, avidya. Both these two branches of knowledge, harmonize them and utilize them to reach the supreme goal of your life.